Good afternoon, sir.
Good
As
afternoon.
we are having our CLAP exam on 6th of this month.
Yep.
So, on behalf of students, I am having some queries.
Okay.
So, I am here to clarify about them.
hmm
So, starting with what is CLAP and what is its primary motto or objective?
Yeah. So you have got this exam on Monday. That's in 2 days' time. You have got this
Yes, sir.
test. So the expanded form of CLAP is a continuing language assessment program. So as a part of this particular assessment, we're going to assess students on listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, and vocabulary. Because all these skills play a big role in their campus placement, entrance tests. So that's
Yes.
why we wanted to have this particular exam.
So, the main query about this is that some students are taking it light or some students are hardly preparing for it.
Mm.
So, does it add any marks to a semester?
Actually, all the students are given an email. Actually, students receive an email, and in the email it is clearly mentioned that this particular exam called CLAP carries 10 marks, right? So it is a serious business, so all the students must practice and prepare themselves in order to get those 10 marks. Yeah.
So, what would be the more format of this test, and who are likely to take this exam?
All 3 2 students, third year second semester students, like all of you, like you are also one of the
Yes,
students,
sir.
right? So 3 2 students are expected to take this particular test, and it is divided into parts. Actually, so you have listening, speaking, reading, writing, 4 parts, and
Yes.
you have grammar and vocabulary into 1 part. So it is a 50 mark exam, right? So I'll tell you the structure also, how it goes. So listening, they have to listen to a small recording, a 2-minute recording, and they have to answer MCQ questions only. Speaking, they're given a topic. They have to speak for only 60 seconds, 1 minute. And for reading, they need to read a paragraph of 120 words, and they need to answer MCQs again. And writing, they need to actually type, they should type down a paragraph of 90 words. And then you have what do we call it? The last one, grammar and vocabulary.
Yes.
For that, they need to answer 5 MCQ questions. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you explain me the main benefits of taking this examination?
So as we discussed, at the beginning, this particular test is formulated, or formed or made in order to work on students' communication skills. All the time, you see students take up this grammar tests and they feel their language is good enough. But companies have moved away from that.
Yes.
Nowadays, companies are not focusing only upon verbal ability. For example, you have these Accenture, or recently Infosys
Yes.
came to our college, and Deloitte. All these companies have got communication test in the entrance test itself. It's not the matter of second round anymore.
Yes. Sir.
Earlier, these companies used to have this communication test in the second round.
Yes.
First, they used to have quant verbal coding, or whatever the core skill is, and then the second round used to be communication. But now companies use communication in the first round itself. So
Yes.
that is why this test becomes a thing of paramount importance.
So, as we know that already verbal ability is being conducted in a college.
Mm.
So, what's the main purpose of CLAP being conducted with verbal ability?
Because as we discussed, so verbal ability is there. Now in verbal ability, we are adding another thing, that is communication. So when we say verbal ability is your usage of words, so earlier it used to be only written, now the spoken part also we are involved in.
Yes.
Yeah. Next question.
So, what are the requirements for this test, and could you tell me the timings or when we have to attend this test?
You are going to take up this test this Monday on 6th
Okay.
of April. Yeah. And the requirements are pretty simple. You have your AGIS and what is the next subject?
HLR.
HLR.
Yes.
Like these two tests are put together. I think you need to take up a test for 1 hour. I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right after that, this our CLAP will start.
Okay.
Now, AGIS and HLR.
Yes.
So they are conducted on Campex, right?
Yes.
So CLAP is not conducted on Campex.
Okay.
So students will receive a URL on their email.
Okay.
So once their test is, the AGIS and HLR test is done, so they go to their email from the same place. They've been given a system, right? They're working on the system.
Yes, sir.
So on the same system, they'll be taking this CLAP also.
Okay.
Right? So they have to click the URL, and all the students have got their roll numbers, right? Roll
Yes,
numbers
sir.
are the user IDs. So their
Okay.
roll number they can type, and password is pretty simple. So password, it is CLAP, 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 all capitals, at symbol, and then what is that? 123. So that is the password. The most important thing is they have to carry wired earphones. When we
Wired
say
earphones.
wired, it's not Bluetooth.
Okay.
They have to get their wired earphones. So because we need the mic and we need what do we call those speakers as well,
Yes.
because we have listening and speaking also.
So as it is clearly mentioned, we need to carry a wired earphones must and should. And sir, if there are any difficulties during the exam, are there anyone to be helping us?
Yeah, so we have 20 venues, if I'm not wrong. So
Yes.
each venue will have a person, a coordinator, a
Okay.
student, a 3 to student. Any doubts, any questions, like you have any issues or any queries, that person will be there to clarify all those things.
Okay.
You don't have to panic at all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so things will be taken care.
Okay, sir. Then could you tell me the roadmap of preparation for this test?
Yeah, so simple. When we say listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar and vocabulary already you learned them in AGIS, right?
Yes.
So that is taken care.
Yes.
So listening, so I want students to, not only I, the whole team, we would want students to focus on their listening. You have 2 days of time.
Yes,
So
sir.
listen to YouTube videos, try to understand them, and you can go, like, online there are so many listening comprehension online tests already.
Yes.
So you can take them and you can get the practice. So
Yes.
listening, that's how you can do it. Speaking, you can take some random topics and you can speak.
Okay.
Right, you have your mobile phone recorders.
Yes.
You can take a general topic and you can record yourself and you can listen to that recording. Then you'll understand like how well you actually speak.
Yes, sir.
So until you get the best version of that speech, you can keep working on that.
Yes.
Reading comprehension, you can read these paragraphs, newspapers, and you can make a quiz of that matter that you read. You have ChatGPT, you have all these AI tools. With the help of
Yes.
them, you can do reading comprehension testing as well.
Yes.
Writing, please write something and get it evaluated by AI. So CLAP is an AI assessed thing. AI evaluation happens. So if you can use these tools and you can get ready, that will be beneficial also.
So I think that it would make our future so impactful, and it would impact in.
It's a beginning. Let's see how it goes. And the whole room is pretty busy, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
we are working towards your assessment and all that. So
Yes.
hope all the questions are answered.
Yes.
Cameraman, you have any questions? No, he doesn't have.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.